I've known what it means to be free, but now at 18, the man who calls himself my father has become the warden of my life. I'm 18, almost 19, and I feel completely trapped living with my controlling father. I've always lived with my mom, who is kind and supportive. I even spent a year in France during high school, living independently with my sister. When I returned to my home country to finish high school and start university, I had no choice but to move in with my dad. He lives in the city where I study, while my mom lives an hour away and doesn't have a job, so she can't support me financially. Until these last 2 years, I always lived freely and independently. But now he barely lets me go out or see my friends. I finally have a good group of friends, and I can barely see them unless I lie about where I'm going. I hate lying, but it's the only method that works. My dad is 79, very old-fashioned, and honestly suffocating. No matter how many times I try to explain, reason, or talk, he never understands. Sometimes it feels like he's doing it on purpose, like he wants to teach me a lesson. He has always had temper issues. He yells a lot, he's explosive, extremely stressful to be around, and he has no friends. My older sister is very antisocial and never goes out, while I'm the complete opposite. I'm a social person, I love seeing people, I'm mature for my age, and I've always had very good grades. Despite my calmest attempts to reason with him, nothing changes. I've sent long messages, had hours-long conversations, and every time I think he understands, he ends up proving how emotionally immature he is. He pays for the house, my university, and the car is under his name, leaving me financially stuck. As a full-time student where I live, I can't get a job that would allow me to become independent. I love my mom, but she can't help right now, and the situation has been stressing me to my limit. I feel like I've lost any emotional connection to him, and I just want to live normally like any other person my age. I'm trying to stay patient until I can become independent, but these past 2 years have utterly drained me. This whole situation has really messed me up. I feel like I've reached the point where I don't feel anything for him anymore. Sometimes I just want him out of my life so I can live normally. If it weren't for the money, I don't think I'd have any relationship with him at all. I really need advice from anyone who's been through something similar. When love feels like a cage, how do you find the courage to break free and forge your own definition of family and freedom?